Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator Western Wilds. I was just finishing up this grass field off camera so that people wouldn't have to see me do this for the 456th time. Grass is probably one of my favorite things to do in Farming Simulator, but I mean this particular field gets cut 3 times a year. That's a whole lot of mowing and a whole lot of fertilizing. The same old things over and over and over and over on camera. But we're almost done. I think I've got, what was it? 300 something thousand? 430,000? I want to say it's only 300,000. I think there was 100,000 in there already. Yeah, that seems right. We also have 300,000 silage, which is a lot. We probably should ship some of that over to the BGA at some point to make some methane, because I just don't have enough cows to use all of that. The stone picker is not running. I'll need to turn him on. I was actually worried that when I started this recording, that I would have more than one strip left. That would be something I would do. Let's end this. Jump over here. Looks like he was already set up to go, so I'll just turn the worker back on. And we'll finish this. We have a little bit of housekeeping things to do here. We do need to fertilize this field. We need to set up the planter, I believe, soon. Barley is in 2 months. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that yet, but fertilize. The planter will need to be set up. We need to take care of animals and then potentially ship some BG, or ship the BGA, yeah. We need to ship some silage over to the BGA. I put some equipment away as well. The yard is looking bad. I'm not sure the condition of the animals at the moment. I've been driving by the cow shed over there, and all I can see is the little small piddly plots of straw, so I'm assuming that they need straw. I also haven't done the greenhouses in a minute, so I'm pretty sure they need some water, potentially seed, probably manure, if I had to guess. Let's put this thing away. Here's the sheep. No idea how they're doing. I'm gonna run into the trailer. Let's, does this need washed? We should probably wash it before we put it away. Better to keep our equipment clean. I don't know why, but I seem to be fairly obsessed with cleaning it. Is it clean? You can never tell. It always seems like it takes away the majority of the dirt, and then there's like some stuff stuck to like the PTO or the tire or something, and it takes forever to get it off. Oh, we're here. We have this whole fancy cleaning system set up. May as well use it, right? Why not? Loading wagon is like 7%. Let's repair before we put away. This is sort of what I meant by housekeeping. We've got a lot of things to clean and repair. Clean, repair, put away. Tidy up. Prepare for planting season. I do need to purchase a roller. I am not selling that barley. That barley is not being sold for profit. It is going to the chickens, and I need to make sure I have enough barley to feed the chickens. So I'm more worried about the output than I am the value of the actual crop. So I want to roll the field, and I will probably... a little awkward there. I will probably not spot spray that field this year. I will probably instead spray it as soon as it's planted. Because I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe there is a penalty for spot spraying. I think there's a weed penalty for any weed spraying, whether I use what are they called? I've never seen one of those in real life, but in game they have the manual one. I want to say it's a hoe, but that doesn't seem right because it's like a big fancy version. Alright, we'll just do this. This doesn't take too long. I think it's a little off, but that's alright. It looks like it's like 3 feet past the animation and I'm spraying, so I'm basically spraying the field, but oh, we need to check. That was the other thing too. There's a lot of things to do. Alright, precision farming. How do I do this? Here we go. pH, nitrogen. Yeah, it's getting bad. We need to I think we're going to purchase the soil sampler. Oh, do I really want to do that? I hate that soil sampler. But I think buying the soil map's expensive, especially the soil maps here, because it buys I'll show you. But these tiles, it'll buy the whole tile. So like tile 27, tile 28. When I buy the soil map for these tiles, tile 29, it purchases it for all of this, even though I'm not farming it. And for the farm, it'll purchase for the farmland, even though I am not farming this. Might be okay for this one. Just because that's that. But it is... Oh, how do you do it? Right. Purchase. Only $3,000 that time. Am I making a fool of myself? Am I making a fool of myself? I swear it was like 10 grand. Purchase. Purchase. Did they change? $29. Oh, I think they changed it. Look at that. 27 soil samples. Because when I was originally doing this game, it was like 100 something samples. I think I've changed it a little bit. That's cool. So no, the plan now is I am not going to purchase the soil sampler. I am just going to have the company do it because that little machine is fiddly. I don't like it. And it's just weird using that machine. Oops. So let's... Yeah, so we've got cash. Buy the soil sample for there. For here. Here. And here. Nice. Nice. Not even... No. $14,000, I think? Because I think we were at 150. Well, just shy of 150 because of... we're currently running a worker. Ooh, is he going to run into that tree? Don't you do it. Okay, he's good. He's probably almost full. I need to hurry up. Well, I guess I don't need to hurry, necessarily. Let's check. Oh, he's basically full. I'm just going to stop him here. We'll just run him over. Dump these stones over by the chicken coop. I'll pick these up and send them over to the lime. We have a station, and I own it as well. Lime making station. The reason I was trying to hurry a little bit, I want to finish before this guy finishes his job, because I need to empty the fertilizer over there, and we need to put in lime, because the new field needs limed. Alright, let's send him back over. I should be able to fire. Should be able to follow the tire tracks. Find out where he was. Did stop him. He was going south. Yeah, somewhere in here. Hold on. I did this wrong. I enabled the worker before the implement was down. And I caused him to miss. Ugh. Hate to admit that I was the reason for that. I should just blame the worker. The workers are the cause of all the problems in this game, and it was definitely the worker and was not me. That's what we'll go with. If I enabled lanes for this thing, this would be more efficient. It'd probably be done, or at least real close to done, because I'm really cutting it close. I do know the solid fertilizer spreader. There's one you can buy that's much bigger than this. The reason I don't own it is because we're tight on money by playing on hard economy. So we're purchasing things that we can double up on, and this one can do both lime and fertilizer. And I needed the lime spreader. So that's why we own this. Now that we are playing on a easier difficulty, we can definitely look into getting some of these other pieces of equipment so that we can do a much quicker job here. But this isn't too bad anyways. Spreading fertilizer is so easy, so fast. And this is not the modified speed on this one, I believe. I believe it's 15 baseline. It is a mod. And this is not PTO driven. I think it's spinning the... I believe it is spinning the little spreaders on the back, but I believe it's axle driven. So it's pulling the fertilizer down into the spreaders via power of me pulling it rather than PTO. Okay, that's done. Let's run this over. We need to empty it. I'm going to need the forks, and I'm going to need the attachment on this John Deere because they are in pallet form. This is also just going to dump a bunch of pallets randomly too when I do this. Kind of annoying, but I've got... Yeah, I do have the weight on the front. Let's drop this first. Let's drop this right here. Takes a second. Has this animation. There it goes. That leg that it sits on the front there, it goes through this whole animation of that thing spinning all the way down before it actually drops. Unlike other stuff in the game that just sort of drops instantly. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool that that's there. All right, let's put this here because we will back up to it. And then it looks like the forks are set up already. Maybe? Yeah, definitely. Can I get in here without running anything over? Okay. Okay. Doing good so far. Nothing's broken, nothing's destroyed. Hook up to our weight. Gonna need the weight. Those lime pallets are very heavy. Yeah, and I'm almost positive. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. But I'm pretty sure they are in... They are in pallet form. I'm wrong. No, there's one in there that's not in pallet form. Okay. I'm partially correct, but mostly wrong, which is what I am used to. Now, when I dump this guy, though... Pallets. Okay. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Let's dump him here. Get right up in there. There's that animation I was telling you about. Let's double check on that worker. Where is he? Oh. Wait. Is that? He's going the wrong way. What's he doing? What the? He's over there doing the field that's empty of stones. Good thing I checked. Okay, let's go back. We need to check on him when he gets to the end of that again. Because I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. Friggin' AI in this game. I think this is the wrong setup for forks on this tractor. It just doesn't quite fit. And I've been wondering about it for a while here. We've got 1,400 liters on this thing. I wish I could turn these all into... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I wish I could turn these pallets into big bags. I don't like that it's forcing these pallets on me. Look at this mess. Ugh. That's gonna be a pain in my butt. Alright. I think the easiest solution, we're just going to load it automatically. And then drop that. Pick up our weight. And we'll go get the big bag hook. And we'll use that for the rest of the lime. It appears to be tipped over. Okay, that's interesting. Oh boy, okay, alright. So when I attach to this thing, is it going to send my tractor flying, is the question. Oh, thank God, okay. I was worried it's going to attach, and appear underground, and then the tractor goes flying. This big bag hook is just the greatest thing ever. If you have been fiddling with pallets, highly suggest you change up your plan and get some big bags with these things like this thing. It just attaches. Don't even have to mess with it. Auto attaches. A little heavy. That's okay. I can't remember how much lime I need for these fields. What's going on over here? It really looks like he's on a different lane again. Oh, is it because I did the headland? I think it is. Because I did the headland, so the AI is detecting nothing there, so he's spinning around. Okay, let's hook up to him. We need front weight. Do we need the front weight? Yeah, let's just pick it up. We'll pick it up. Just don't lower this all the way and we should be okay. Ooh, this is heavy. Okay, let's head over here. We need to lime. Probably set up lanes for this. I really don't remember how much lime this takes. Part of me is saying a lot, and part of me is saying not a lot. Precision farming changed a lot of this stuff, and I haven't created a whole heck of a lot of fields with precision farming. What are you doing? No? Is that correct? No. No, that's not correct. This looks done. This almost looks done. Except for the bits that he's not going to do because he's an AI. So I might need to just run this over real quick. Yeah, we will... I'll do this. I figured I was going to have to do this anyways. I knew he wasn't going to come over here. This was my mistake anyways. I didn't line the field up before I made it. Big time my mistake. I should cut that tree down. Those trees are so frustrating to deal with though. All them branches. And I don't have a wood chipper or anything. It looks... Oh, I was looking at the other side of the field and didn't realize I was running into it. Come on. I was going to say, it really looks like the AI come up close to this tree. Because I don't see any stones. I'm not seeing any stones over there. So I think we're done, basically. We'll dump these stones off, return this, and, yeah. Then we can lime it. Set up the... This guy is going to need to be set up for planting. Wait for it to go up. Going a little too quick. There we go. Should we wash the equipment before returning it? I feel like we might make enemies at the dealership if we return equipment like this. Or maybe they would prefer me not to wash it because they would think we would ruin something. We have to wash the tractor anyway, so it'll be nice. Maybe we'll get a nice deal on some used equipment, keeping our leased equipment washed. Looks like it cleaned up pretty quick. This John Deere is a mess. Try to pay attention to the wheel wells. The wheel wells and the lower window there, where the bottom of the center console is. When those clean up, that the tractor is finally clean. It seems like that lower window and the wheel wells are the final pieces of visual dirt. Here we go. Now it should be nice and clean. We do need to clean it. So I've got the seating equipment out already, so I don't need to... Oh, I didn't clean the the weight. Oops. We've got Liz, got nice fancy cleaned equipment, and then this weight. Oh well. Dump this here. Chickens want to know what's going on outside their house. It's gonna save. Okay. Nothing in the sales changed. Leased items. Turn. Dealership will come pick up that. Oh, we don't need to bring this over. We need to we need to put away the cultivator. So while I have this tractor unhooked from any implement, I am going to hook up to the cultivator, and then we will wash this and the missed weight, and then we will repair and put it away, I think. Since I already messed up with the weight, we'll make it look like it was on purpose. We had to wash this anyways to put it away, so of course I didn't want to wash the weight. Love the paint wear on this equipment. I think that's clean. Seems like it cleaned kind of fast, but... Alright, the weight. These are sometimes tricky to get. Feels like I need to target it dead center, otherwise it's trying to target the tractor behind. I think I got it, though. Or was it 19? I feel like in 19 I spent a majority of my time with the pressure washer trying to clean weights, and it always seemed like I was missing just slightly. Okay, no. I'm wrong. That is the planting equipment for corn. I need that planter back there. This is our barley planter. It is at 2%. Repairs. Alright, and then this thing is wide. It just barely fits through here. This is a cool seeder. It is a mod. You do not need to till the field to use this. Very nice. Also, here, I'll show you. If you are unaware, if I can remember the keybinds. Here we go. So, you can attach 2 more of these. Technically 3. Well, you can attach as many as you want, side by side by side. And they got little hookups there, because these are driven by air and by axle. So I can get a few more of these and really like up our width, our working width. I'm not sure if that's the route I'll go. Now that we have got cash, our options have really opened up. Does this need repaired? It says the cultivator is at 0%. I must have repaired it already. Cannot drop this while it is folded for whatever reason, so yeah, we'll just park this here. We need to fertilize. So if I recall correctly, it was control 1. That's the working width. And then control 2 is the lane control. And now we should have lanes set up. This is going to be all messed up though. What are we doing? pH? Yeah, I wonder if I should try to do this field too. Excuse me. I am currently recording in the mornings and I've just been drinking a ton of coffee. Nothing better than Farming Simulator and coffee, but just so that when these fields are on the same... I haven't been paying attention. How much are we using? 51, 50. Oh, I have to do it anyways because I did this field. I forgot. Now this field should use a little bit less, or is it using the same? It seems like they were about the same area, soil type. Yeah, I think it's about the same, honestly. We're going to need the other lime over here. What I might do is, since I'm using this tractor, that was a mistake. I should have been using the other one. I might just get the pickup and use the pickup to bring over some bags of lime in the seed tender. I don't think that seed tender is necessarily a piece of equipment to move lime. I might be incorrect with that thinking, but I don't think it's set up for something like that. Either way, we'll just run this out. We might have enough to just do this whole side of the field here. Who knows, honestly. And then this whole field will be ready for barley. Like this giant field we have now. This is just wonderful. Yeah. You know what? I think I will stop here. Let's go get the pickup. What's this? I am not attached to it. Okay. Let's go get the seed tender now. And to be efficient, or an attempt at efficiency, I know I am the least efficient farmer out there, I will pick up the seed tender. and load up, or at least attempt to load up by automatically, the lime. Or can you not do it automatically? Maybe you can't do it automatically? Oh no. I bet this can't use lime. What do you think? It started picking up the fertilizer behind it. It can't. Okay, that explains everything. Well, since... Oh! No one saw that. Nobody saw that. Since I've already done this, let's pick these guys up. If we're going to pick it up automatically anyways, we may as well just pick these pallets up and not have to deal with these stupid pallets. That means we need to change our strategy a little bit here. I need to swap tractors on these lime spreading. This is big time my mistake. I was saying, I'm pretty sure there is a... Alright, so let's put this back. This is big time my mistake. We're killing time here. We need to swap. Yeah. Yeah, swap John Deere's. And then... bring the other John Deere over with the big bag pickups. Oops. Usually try to park these over here. Okay. Yeah. So we need to use this. That way we can use the other tractor to pick up big bags, and we'll bring the bags out to the field. I really thought I could do lime. I must be thinking of fertilizer, because they're sort of in the bays. It's just white. So I thought, because I did the cornfield last time, but I might be thinking of fertilizing the cornfield as opposed to. There's that animation. Deal with that. I might be able... I guess we might worker this. Let's see what he does. I was kind of wanting to do it myself, but... I have to go get big bags and stuff. I might do it myself. Yeah, seems like a waste of time, but... This is one of the easier jobs, and I always end up... The AI can never do the more complicated jobs, so I'm going to go get... I'm going to go get big bags. He'll do this field while I'm gone. Hopefully he does not go over the section that I've already done, like the stone picker was. I'll go pick up a few bags of lime, bring that back over to the field, and then we'll take over. Each bag of lime is 1,500, I think. Find out in a second. Here we go. 2,000. Even better. Okay. Set these guys down here. Jiggling all over the place. They look to be... There we go. I'm gonna say they look to be stuck a little bit on the side. Okay, let's go find our worker. See what he's up to. So this is 4,000 liters of lime. That's pretty good. Where's he at? He's over there. I'll head down. I'm gonna let him finish, and then I'll stop him at the end. Oh, he's at 2%. This is perfect. Wow. I did that intentionally. See, that is what a professional a professional farmer looks like right there. That is 1000% intentional. How did he use all of that lime in one trip though? Did the worker just waste lime? Because I feel like I had 40% or 30% and it was gone in 2? Suspicious. Maybe the worker doesn't use precision farming or something. Maybe it just dumps lime. I mean, that nearly filled it up. That's nice. Okay. Let's park. Yeah, I'll park him here. Lower this down. Turn that off. Oh, right. This doesn't have lanes set up. So we need to control 1. Control 2. This is not the correct setup, but it'll set up the lanes regardless. So the next one will be good. Okay, so we're at 66%, 65, 64. It's using quite a bit. Yeah, it's using quite a bit. Maybe he wasn't entirely in the wrong. It looks like about just shy of 1,000 per lane. Which means, actually, if that's true, I might not even have enough lime to do the whole field if it's about 1,000 per lane. It's just shy. It's like 900 per lane. And I've got that whole huge field over there to do. Maybe I will be having the worker do this while I shuttle lime around. That's frustrating. I wanted to do this. Damn workers always making me do the harder jobs and they get to just drive up and down the field. That's not fair at all. I want to just drive up and down the field. This one used over 1,000 on that lane. Oh, am I going to lime that? I will not lime that. I will ignore that until the end of the entire field. And I will waste whatever I have left on that strip there, I think. My worry is that it's going to try to lime the grass too. And it will use an excessive amount just to do that strip. This is what I get for starting in the middle of the field, honestly. It's my fault. And we are basically empty already. Dang. Alright. Well, I'm going to do one more, and then I guess we'll use workers. Bet you these lanes are all messed up now. Is there one over here? Oh, it's not messed up. It's close. It's overlapping just a little bit. I may need to fix this, though. I'm gonna spin around real quick. We're gonna do this a little bit. It didn't let me. Alright. Precision Farming said, no, you're not going to lime that little bit there. I should cut that tree down. I foresee that tree being a huge pain in my butt later. But I am going to not cut it down because I'm lazy. And then I'm going to complain about it every time I do this field. That is the appropriate action, I believe. Okay, here's the plan. Since I'm using a worker, I'm going to auto-load these. There's a little bit there. I missed it. Okay. I'm going to auto-load these. I'm going to drive this over to the storage shed. We're going to load up automatically the lime pallets. Then I'm going to drive back. I'm going to have the worker take off. And then I'm going to bring the other John Deere over. And we're going to fuss with the animals until this guy runs out. And then we'll pick up the big back hook. And we will bring over... Actually, I might not even have more lime to bring over. I'm pretty sure the lime production building has some in it. I could definitely be wrong, though. Let's make sure. Okay. Make sure it's not loading up. And then I will fuss with the animals while the worker is doing this. While the workers get the easy job, I'll go do all the little things. I'll put equipment away, wash equipment, repair equipment. I'll fuss with the greenhouses and the cows, clean everything up. He'll just drive down the field, cruise control and GPS, probably watching Netflix or something, while I pay him an hourly rate. Ugh, must be nice to be him. Okay, we're full. 6,000 liters. If we are correct, that's probably 7, maybe 8 lanes worth of lime. So we've got enough time to go do another project while he's working. So 7, 8 lanes. I feel like 7, maybe 8. Ooh. It might be enough to do the whole field. I might be wrong, but... Alright, I've got the lanes set up still. So let's do this. Okay, and then I'm going to back up just a little bit. I'm going to enable the worker. Who'd we get? Good. We didn't get Mark Zuckerberg again. Turn this on. So I'm going to need forks for sure, because we are going to be picking up straw. We also need to sell straw bales. We have a ton of extra straw bales. We need to sell methane. We need to ship silage. Oh, we have so much to do. So much to do. It's so little time in the video to do it all. The curse. Curse of no longer being time-lapse. I could do so many things in time-lapse versus this. We just... Oh god, this is what I was talking about. Oh! That's alright. It's free. Forks were just... They were just stuck a little bit in the concrete, you know. When you set forks down, sometimes they just... You know, like in real life, they just sort of sink into the concrete. The concrete's a little, you know, a little wet. Just sort of slowly sinks down in. Oh, I forget how you do this. Does this open up? I can't remember how I got the dang straw in here in the first place. I think I just dumped it over, if I remember it. I think I just threw the pallet in there. Ugh, okay. Straw, round bale. Let's grab 3 bales. Spread these out. This is the annoying one to do because the drop-off for both is right here, so both of these are going to try to eat my bales that I just pulled out. Let's set these down here and see what happens. That's a loading point. So it's not a fill point. Or rather, it's a fill point, but... Okay. So I know this worked previously, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to just... Out of the way, cow! Here's straw. Probably need the blower. That would be a little bit better. Maybe we should buy a straw blower rather than just dumping a bale in there like that. Maybe we should get a straw blower. That'd make a lot more sense. I was trying to save money previously, since we were on a harder difficulty, but now that we are no longer on that difficulty, we don't need to be so fussy about, things we purchase. Ooh, the cow's happy. She's laying down. She's like, this is great. This is some good stuff. There's straw everywhere now. Okay. Let's check animals. Actually, let's check this damn worker. Just make sure he's not driving off in the distance or doing the same thing. So, TMR is okay. It could use more. They could use grass. Then, in that case, I am going to... let's drop the forks. And we are going to pick up the bucket. I can't seem to stop the distributor from distributing manure to all buildings. While I would like to do that for the greenhouse, I could use it to distribute everything to the greenhouses. It's trying to send manure over to the BGA. So I'm just going to dump a bucket into each greenhouse. Just make sure. Oh. Must be. Is it full? Wow, he's at... No way. He's at 27%? There's no way, right? It can't be. It cannot be. He's only done like 2 lanes. Is the worker... Is he using more lime? It's set to automatic application rate. I mean, we've used 1,000 here. I just feel like he would have... Hold on. I can't tell. Maybe it is in my head? I really feel like the workers... using more lime than I would have anticipated. It's gotta be, right? Like, look at all this space. He's only done like 2. Manure 3,100. Okay. The distributor was distributing some to both greenhouses, so there's some in there. That's why I was only going to do a bucket. Yeah. He's got 2,800. He's fine. Okay, so... Oh, okay, that throws a wrench in the plan here. We've got 10,000 lime over at the production building. Let's see, select trailer. Lime. Okay, just want to make sure I can use lime. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy, grab our trailer, and we will run all the way over to the other side of the field. There's a map. Pick up lime. Come all the way back. I don't have anything that can hold lime to that extreme. I don't own an auger wagon. The seed tender cannot hold lime. The actual spreader itself holds, what was it? It was like 6,000 or something. Not a whole heck of a lot. So this will bring all 10,000 that we have. You know what? Maybe this will be... Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Can this hold gravel? Where's gravel on the list? Is that the end? What does gravel even look like? Is that what that gray thing is? I'm going to... Oh, can I dump that high, though? That's pretty high. I know gravel is super heavy. I'm not sure what I should do. Should I risk it? We'll just try it. We're nearing the end of the video, so I'm a little worried about time. Well, I suppose if I go over an hour, it's not a huge deal, but I really wanted to aim for an hour, but we've been stuck on this particular day for like 3 episodes. Oh gosh. Oh, jeez. Oh, mistakes. I thought I could hook to the rear. I cannot. Okay, let's run over here. We'll drop off the weight. And then we will pick up gravel and then take the gravel over to the lime station and then pick up the lime from the lime station and take that back here. So the weight needs to face this direction because I'm going to... Yeah. Actually, it doesn't need to face that direction, but that's okay. So let's go pick up this. What a bummer. Can't believe I've done all that. Alright, well, I suppose what I could do is just time-lapse this section of the video, or just skip it to where I'm already over there at the lime field. Or the lime processing plant. I'm a little worried about being able to pick up this gravel. One of the early games, when Farming Simulator 22 first dropped, one of the early maps, I think I was playing on the American map, I picked up stone, and I dropped it next to my field, and I tried to pick it up with a bucket, and I didn't have any equipment that could actually pick it up. It was so heavy. Yeah, the tractor's shaking just a bit. The other issue is, I don't know... Can I get it in there? And this is the worst tractor to be trying to lift high in because there's no glass on the roof. Oh, it's so close. I can do it, but it looks so bad. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'm going to either... I will decide afterwards whether I'm going to time-lapse this or skip it. But the plan is to load up this wagon, take all this over there, dump it off, then pick up lime and come back. So I'll see you at the end of whichever of those I do. Okay, I'm back here. I am going to dump the lime in the field. We'll scoop it up, throw it in the lime spreader, and continue on with our job. This has been a truly a actual mess. Did not expect this job to be so irritating. I might be able to auto-load this. Maybe, I'm not sure. I've seen one of my neighbors do this. I've never personally dealt with spreading lime, but I've seen someone, they just dump a big pile of it out in the field, and then they load it up. Oops, oh, a little too far, a little too far. And I just dumped it on the side. No one saw that. Okay, got 1,000. Not sure what to do with this lime. I'm not able to palletize it. Although if I load it all into this wagon and then unload from this wagon, it will palletize. But I do feel like I should maybe... Oh, you... Can't believe you did that. I do feel like maybe I should invest in a silo that can hold... lime. Not sure how many loads we've got left. How many we got left? Oh, we're only 50%. Jeez. Okay. Picking it up from the ground's a little finicky, trying to get the perfect angle here. If you do any more, it dumps. If you do any less, it doesn't pick up the low layer. And if you do this, it's just kind of shoving it around on the ground. Okay, let's spread some lime. My lane's still set up, or is this all... Oh, here we go. Is this all messed up now? Looks okay. And let's go. So we had 4,500. Let's see if I'm losing my mind or not, but it really seemed like the worker was just flying through the lime. So this is, we'll call this half a lane. I really do think he only did like 2, maybe 3 lanes. I would need to rewatch the footage. Because I wasn't that far from that tree. That's sort of what I'm measuring here before I set the worker off. It seemed like he only did a lane. I wonder if he got stuck on that light pole or power pole and then left the spreader on. Maybe? I don't know. So we've done 1.5. We went from 4,500 down to 2,000. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, it's using a lot, but is it using as much as that worker used? Did he really do... I mean, I'm about to do 2 lanes, 2.5 lanes. Did he do 2.5 lanes? Because he had a full wagon. I did not have a full wagon. And I'm going to hit 3 lanes. Or I'm at least going to start the 3rd lane. I'm not going to be able to finish it, I don't think. I think he wasted my lime. I'm settling on he wasted my lime. I don't know how it happened or what he did with it, but I'm going with he wasted it. That's what I'm going with. It looks like we're at 4,500, which seems to be 2.5, 3. Now we're going past 3. $4,000 liters, 4,500 liters of lime. We did 3 lanes, and he had a full wagon. I'm going with he wasted it. I don't know. I really don't know what he did, how he did it, because he had a full wagon, and it was all gone within like 2 lanes. Because if 4,500 was 3 lanes, I mean, he had to have done 4 or 5 lanes to finish. And was he 5 lanes from the tree? I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe he really didn't waste it. It feels like he wasted it. That, or I'm just complaining about going through as much lime as I am. And the poor setup I have. Shouldn't be driving around on the field like this. Although I don't think the game has compaction in it. I wonder if there's a mod that adds compaction. I know there's a lot of modders out there that really like to dive into the realism aspect. Is this picking up or okay, I can never tell if it's actually picking it up or just shoving it around on the ground. I think there was 5,000 liters in there still. So I think we're going to be able to fill this wagon. The question is there enough to do the whole field? And did that worker waste all my lime, and now I don't have enough to finish my own field? That would be annoying. Picking up. Looks like we're picking up. Okay. 1, maybe 2 left. Can't be too many because it can only hold 6. It can only hold 6 buckets. Picking up. No? No? Okay. 2. 1 more. Little high, little high. And we didn't miss this time either, which is a big bonus. It looks like the wagon's full, man. It really does sort of look like that wagon is full. It's close. It's at 5,300. It's at 5,300. Did one of my loads not have... Come on, there we go. Pick it up. Pick it up. There we go. Alright. All the lime is gone.
Nope, there's a little tiny bit. This is all the lime we own. The lime production is currently on. I turned it on while I was over there. I can't remember if it's a 1-to-1. It is not 1-to-1. Okay, it held all of it. So let's shut this off. We have got 94%. Let's see how far we get. Finish up the staying field. What a mess this has been. I was very much not prepared to handle this. I'm still like... I'm sticking with that guy robbed me. I'm gonna go over... It's like conspiracy theory, right? It probably was 5 lanes. That probably is 5 lanes in my... Because I can't see the lanes, so... He probably didn't do anything wrong, but I'm going with that worker pulled up to the river over there and dumped all of my lime into it and then came back and said he was stuck. He's lying. Instead of being stuck on the pole, he actually like just dumped it somewhere on accident. He turned the auto application rate off. He applied way too much and he's like, "Oh no, I'm stuck. Help me. Oh yeah, we're out of lime too." Or what'd we do? Half a lane there? So we're starting out, this is 1. So we've done 1.5 here. Now we're starting 2.5. We know for sure we're going to do 3. Easy. Oh, there's some stones I missed there. That's annoying. This field has been kind of a pain in my butt. And I think it is, I just am not prepared to handle these larger fields. We'll need to come up, what we need to invest in, I don't need to, obviously you don't need to lime every year, so this is no big deal, but we will need to invest in a auger wagon, an actual auger wagon. Probably use that on harvest days as well. So this will be 3.5. That way, because I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive auger wagons can hold lime. I keep looking, but there's never anything there. Auger wagon. All right, let's see if it scrolls over. No, 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 no. Well, this is a mod, so this one definitely does. But it looks like the base game auger wagons do not hold lime. Interesting. I really thought they did. But I do have a modded wagon that will, for sure. How much was that? Was that a lot? I think I wanted that. That is, oops. That modded wagon is our setup for much, much, much later on. I've had this in Farming Simulator 19. The fun part about this is it has a offload and holds. It can offload and hold and be pulled, but it doesn't have a PTO or anything. It's kind of cheesy, but for the solo player, if you are doing like in FS19, I haven't tested it in 22, but it's the same mod, so I'm assuming it works. But in FS19, as a solo player, if you don't have any buddies playing the game, and you're cutting corn, you can actually attach that thing to the back of your chopper, and then you can. Was this 4.5? I don't remember. We're far enough along that I'm saying that guy stole my lime. I'm maintaining that position. Anyhow, you can hook up that particular auger wagon to your chopper, and it does not need a PTO. It will run just hooked up to the chopper. Obviously, it will use the horsepower, I believe, of the wagon or the chopper, so you can be a little bit careful with that. But it will fill its own wagon, and then it will also offload to you, so you can set up a worker to pull that wagon, and then you can run from your farm and back. It's just really nice. It's super, super nice for the solo player. I want to say in 19 I had a map and I had like 8 or 9 greenhouses, and I was using it to offload manure, which is so unrealistic. That manure would not go through that wagon. That thing would be just all gummed up. Oh well. This field is just about done, and I said I would use my extra lime on whatever's left. It looks like we're not going to have very much left, if any. Down to 700. Gonna have a little bit. 600. Ooh. Oh, what a mess this field has been. Absolute mess. 537 liters. All right. Let's cruise over, and we'll see how far along we get. I don't know how many that 1, 2, 3, 4. What was that? 4 or 5 lanes. I think he messed with me, man. Did he really use all of that? I don't know. He stole my lime. I'm going with he stole my lime. I am not at fault. I did not miscalculate anything. It was the worker. Okay. It doesn't look like it's adjusting my lime flow. So we're using just as much here as we were on the full field. Which is a bummer. That's okay. I'm not too worried about it. Alright, we're out of line. Yeah, so that will be the end of this episode. That field is finally done. We can finally move on from this day. It has been a real struggle. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. A lot of this has been my fault. I keep blaming the worker, but I'm pretty sure a lot of this has been my fault. Anyhow, I really appreciate anyone who is watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode.